He believed she was gone forever. The paperwork was filed, the funeral was held, and a promise was made that would quietly shape the next 5 years of his life. What Marcus Hale didn't know at the time was that every payment he sent afterward was feeding a lie that had been carefully designed to never be questioned. Because the woman he was grieving wasn't resting in peace. She was watching, and the moment Marcus finally discovered the truth, there would be no way to undo what followed. Hello, family. Welcome back. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe. These stories take time, care, and real research, and your support is what keeps them alive. And let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We read every single one. Now let's go back to where this story truly begins. Marcus Hale was a working-class electrician living just outside Chicago. He wasn't wealthy, and he wasn't reckless with money. Every dollar had a purpose, especially after his wife, Naomi Hale, passed away. At least, that's what everyone believed. Naomi's illness came quickly. Cancer, they were told. Late stage, aggressive, private. She didn't want visitors, didn't want extended family around. She wanted things quiet. Marcus trusted her. When she asked him to promise something, just one thing, he didn't hesitate. "Take care of my mom," she told him. That was all she said. No details, no numbers, just a request whispered between shallow breaths. Naomi died shortly after. The funeral was small, closed, controlled. Her mother, Lorraine Brooks, handled nearly everything. Paperwork, arrangements, accounts. At the service, Lorraine handed Marcus a slip of paper with bank information written on it. Her hands shook. Marcus assumed it was grief. From that month forward, Marcus sent $300. Every single month, on the same day. Without fail. He did it when money was tight. He did it when bills piled up. He did it when his daughter, Alyssa, stopped asking for pizza nights because she could tell things were different now. Lorraine never asked how Alyssa was doing, never asked how Marcus was holding up, never acknowledged the sacrifice. But Marcus told himself, grief changes people. Years passed. Then one night, Marcus noticed something small, almost nothing. Something most people would have ignored. The money never stayed in the account. Within hours of being deposited, it was gone. Transferred. Moved. Vanished. That same night, Lorraine texted him for the first time in years. "Need to talk about payment method. Call me." Marcus didn't sleep. The next morning, his longtime friend Daniel Price stopped by. Daniel worked in banking. He'd known Marcus since high school. He didn't show up unannounced unless something was wrong. Daniel had looked at the account, and what he saw didn't make sense. Large deposits, frequent transfers, patterns that didn't belong to an elderly woman on a fixed income. Even stranger, Marcus wasn't the only one sending money. There were others, monthly payments, different names, same destination. Then Daniel mentioned the address. It wasn't a senior residence. It wasn't Lorraine's home. It was an apartment complex. Marcus went there himself. Riverside Apartments sat between a laundromat and a check-cashing store. Nothing about it felt permanent, or quiet, or hidden. The building manager pulled the lease. Apartment 214. Tenant name, Naomi Hale. Marcus felt the room tilt. Security footage confirmed it. A woman walked through the lobby. Older, thinner, but unmistakable. The way she tilted her head, the way she checked her phone. It was Naomi. Alive. Healthy. Laughing. In later clips, she carried expensive grocery bags. In others, she walked beside a man whose hand rested comfortably on her back. And then Marcus saw something else. A curve. Subtle. Undeniable. Naomi was pregnant. The woman he buried. The woman he mourned. The woman he was still paying for. She hadn't died. She had disappeared. Private investigators later uncovered everything: the staged illness, the isolation, the financial funneling through her mother's name. Naomi hadn't vanished. She had engineered a new life, funded by the man who believed she was grieving in the ground. Marcus never confronted her publicly. He chose silence, legal action, and protection for his daughter. Justice came slowly, and not completely, because some truths don't explode. They linger. What would you have done if you were Marcus? Would you confront her? Turn her in? Or walk away to protect your child from a truth that could break them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And if this story stayed with you, subscribe. Because the next one is even harder to forget. Because sometimes the truth doesn't disappear. It waits.